ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and CNN host was absolutely stunned when a former New York City police officer, well, he laid the truth on her about the migrant crisis. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. So, everybody knows about the migrant crisis right now. You know what's going on. Our cities, our main cities, our liberal cities are being flooded with migrants. And now the people in those cities are finally waking up to what Texas and New Mexico and Arizona and all these border states have been dealing with the reality of illegal immigration. People getting kicked out of their shelters, homeless shelters, so they can house migrants. People born and raised in this country kicked out of their homeless shelters so migrants can be housed. Kids kicked out of school so migrants can be housed. And crime waves, massive crime waves in New York City and places like that by people who know they're going to get out of jail free. They're going to be on the road. The people who attacked that NYPD officer, the migrants, all released without bail. All have only been here a few months with mile-long rap sheets, 4 of them on their way to a California border town where they're probably going to cross over into Mexico and never show up for court. Why? Because they were released without bail. When this New York City detective, former detective, dropped the bomb on CNN, they didn't know what to say. But he explained why they're doing it in New York and not in Florida. I want you to watch this video and then please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm Carmine Sabia for Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.
It's also fascinating what we're hearing from officials. Specifically, I want to play what Governor Hochul had to say. Take a listen.
Get them all and send them back. You don't touch our police officers. You don't touch anybody. Thank you, everybody.
I mean, we're hearing a change when it comes to immigration in general from President Biden on down. To hear her talk about that, it is also directly related to the fact that these were police officers. Does that have any impact? Does that change anything?
Well, it's so complicated because, you know, you're a New Yorker. You move through this city every day, as I do. We see these people. We touch these people. They're out looking for work. They're delivering our food. They're at the gas stations and the car wash. I mean, these are people who came in waves, you know, 170,000 probably to New York City. But within that group, this hardworking, you know, throngs of people in search of hope and a better life, there is this 1%er, you know, criminal element that looks at a different opportunity here. These individuals, I went over their rap sheets yesterday, multiple charges, grand larceny, robbery, attempted robbery, grand larceny, grand larceny. This particular crew operated on mopeds and scooters. They were doing organized retail theft. They were doing snatches on the street, iPhones, iPads, clothing, so on and so forth. One of them that they are still seeking has 10 charges on one day because he's part of a pattern that's been going on. And I'm looking at the dates that their arrest started, which is probably close to when they got here. They've only been here a couple of months. So what the detectives are telling me is they have crews here that operate in New York, do all their stealing, then go to Florida to spend the money and then come back. And I'm like, well, why don't they just stay and steal in Florida? And they said, because there you go to jail.
Oh.
Great reporting. Keep us posted on this. It's really interesting. Thank you, John.